Hello everyone, my name is Ranak and this is Lizard Gaming and welcome back to Age of Wonders 3 Corrupting the World. So, we are going to launch an attack on this giant town here very shortly, as well as deal with an upcoming Great Wolf attack. I've never actually had that cosmic event before, so it will certainly be something most definitely be something worth watching, so hopefully we'll actually be able to start getting things done. We'll be spreading the blight here shortly once we are able to cast this spell, and we will begin corrupting the world. Oh hi. Right, I'm going to go and launch that attack and hope that I don't get army wiped. This will be a very interesting attack, as even though it says very likely victory, giants are scary. So the main objective that we need to worry about when attacking the cities, we have to keep our trebuchets there alive, because if they die, that's a good portion of my damage output gone, and I need to be able to focus a large amount of damage on those giants, who seem to have quite the ranged attack. Goodness gracious. So, being severely unfamiliar with these giants, I'm going to have to actually look at their stats in the middle of the battle here, which, I don't know, maybe you'll find that interesting. But they're very good against walls. Against machine and obstacles. Well, scheisse. Fire weakness, that's good to know. You only have a melee strike. You, however, have hurl boulder. Right, okay, so these trebuchets are just going to get absolutely violated by this frost giant here. Do I have any combat spells? Instant red. Ooh. Here's what I can do. I can cast Instant Wrath on one of these trebuchets, which will deal a fair bit of damage, about 33 damage, back to the attackers when they die. And I could cast this twice. But first I want to move Radigan here to a better position. I'll be honest, I kind of hope Radigan takes some hits from the Ogre, because with Hero Resurgence, I'm not too worried about Radigan dying. So, trebuchets can move one square before they lose the ability to hurl their boulder. So I'm just going to try and bunch them up. Which might be an absolutely stupid idea, but as I said, I'm familiar with attacking these types of units. Right. Let's get the Exalted over here. And I'm basically, I'm going to shift the entire army over to away from the enemy and towards the trebuchets, because right now I don't quite have any advantageous engagements. So, use the Blight Doctor to hurl a bit of poison at the ogres. Oh man, that Blight Doctor is going to get absolutely violated by that ogre. Who knows, maybe this works out for me in the end. Yeesh. Yep, that's one less trebuchet. Could also throw in Instant Wrath on another Trebuchet. Right, so let's hurl the boulder at the Frost Giant. Okay, so pretty much guarantee that unless the ogres attack that trebuchet, this pretty much guarantees that the exalted are going to die. But if they took one more boulder from that other giant, they were going to be dead anyway. And unfortunately, they did not do enough damage to actually kill the frost giant, so I still need to hurl some poison bolts. Radigan, after having his head hit by a boulder, can't move. Well, actually, it was me casting the spell at the wrong time. That was poorly planned. So we're going to use the Marauders to get a flank on that ogre there. Of course, it's going to offer a flank to the other ogre. But at the end of the day, if I lose some Marauders and capture a giant dwelling, I think it's a good trade. And use the Warg Rider here to take out that ogre. Okay, so we're getting business done. I still have 2 trebuchets to launch attacks on the stone giant. Things should be, if not okay, then at least not too bad. Yep, there goes the Marauders. And there goes the Exalted. Stone Giant is going to hurl boulders at my Warg Rider. Well darn. Right. Might as well use these trebuchet here to take out these ogres. Fortunately, they do not do enough damage to kill them on their own, so I'll just use the Plague Doctor to clean up. Right, and we're going to send Radigan. Go get his musket shot in. Get some flanking attacks in on the ogre. They should actually be able to kill it. Nice! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say we won this, but the only question that remains is how much of my stuff is going to die first, because it looks like I'm about to lose a Plague Doctor. Wow. I don't think there is any better definition of getting violated than that. Okay, so probably gonna lose those Warg Riders, unfortunately, because my trebuchets are so far out of range, it is not even funny. You can't heal anyone. Steal enchantment, weakening. Well, I'll be honest, I hope he attacks Radigan. That worked out really well, actually. I don't think that could have possibly ended up better for me. And let's get rid of our buddy old pal. Sweetness! Surprisingly few casualties. And apparently my Exalted has Resurgence. So we lost one Trooper Trebuchet. Unfortunately, we lost a Marauder, who was fairly high level, but what you gonna do? And a single Plague Doctor. In exchange, we conquered a city. A giant city. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say we won that engagement. And absorb it into our empire. I think giants, now that they have been shown to be weaker than their weaker than their shorter brethren, will welcome the chance to serve for the Church of Blight. Well, that's not going to matter now, is it? Because it's all going to be blight by the time this is over. Oh, yep, there you are. So, we are going to clear out this farm. This should be really simple. Honestly, I don't think there's going to be much interesting going on in this battle. Wow. I don't know what to call this formation, but boy is it effective. What's my economy look like? Oh, I actually get plenty of stuff. Good. I might just use the giant's train here to actually open that, or to actually get into there. All of the forefathers. Oh, I can't build that in a giant city. I will never ever get to produce Yetis. Oh well. And the drakes are still there. I'll clear those out eventually. I think I might just end up losing the boars in this combat. Ah well. Aww. You can't make it to the line. We're just gonna have the boar go and cause havoc with the flamer. Wow, the boar actually won. I didn't think I'd actually get any use out of that unit. So we lost a martyr. Shit happens. Ooh, it's gonna hurt. So, Dragon Riders are down. There we go. Now I can actually see the thing I'm attacking. Guess I better ship those items off to Radigan. Oh, the Draconian. Or Drake. Yeah. Wyvern? Wyvern. Of course it's Wyvern. Is that because of the White Wolf? Is that what this is? Aha! So, that is now fully and completely cast, and soon the blight will. Oh, yep. That's most likely from the wolf. That's actually it's a large amount of scary things, is what that is. So let's see. We need a new martyr over there, and in this army we need a new martyr. So we'll have you build the martyrs, then produce the Grand Palace. Ooh, this might not go well. This might not go well at all. So we are now being invaded by the forces of the Great Wolf. Eventually we will hopefully be able to find whatever leads it. Just by the sound of it, I think it's an Archdruid. If we are able to find him and kill him, it should stop these waves of various nature from coming and making my life harder. So I'm actually going to position my forces in order to protect the siege engines, as well as set up attacks from other units. So, unlike the AI that just passes turns, I do something productive. I'm leaving the Exalted and the Warg Rider there, so that way they, if they get attacked, they don't take as much damage, and so that way they can at least make it more difficult for the various things to attack the Trebuchets and the Plague Doctor. Of course, getting absolutely swarmed like that definitely does not help the survivability of my stuff. Need to get those boars to turn around. Or I could just straight up kill them. That works too. But now the Evangelicalists are showing their back to the Nightmare, but they have Resurgence, so it's okay, I hope. I think you might actually be able to get a flank by going over here. Aha! Success. Nice. Ouch. That was not very nice. Oh goodness. Here we go again. Oh. If I lose this... Oh. I foresee problems. I foresee lots of problems. Okay, what do we got here? I have Filth Pit, that's right. I was trying to think maybe I should have invested in walls a bit sooner than this. Oh well, I would like to say it's live and learn, but in this instance it might just be die and learn. Okay. Those griffins. And that nightmare. And the okay, let me... Every single one of those units is probably gonna kick me around. So... I should focus on bringing the enemy closer to me. That's what I'm going to do. So let's fall back. Make it so that way they can't get any attacks in. And let's see how we can regroup. Because right now I don't quite know how to engage. So we got one griffin coming up all by its lonesome. We'll be able to take that out fairly quickly since it walked right into the center of our entire army. So let's move right on over here. Let's move the Crusaders over here. Oh, jeez. Apparently they have the pounce ability. Oh god, they're so quick. Eek. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. You pounced, so I actually can't get any flanking attacks on you. That's right, it has lifesteal. That was not wise. That if there's a reason why I will lose this fight, it will probably be because of that. And just being straight up outmatched. Yeah, So, having killed 3 units, it means, but there's a. Well, we're at time. When we come back, we will see if this game will actually last. I'll be honest, I don't know what to say here. This Great Wolf event is honestly the most challenging cosmic happening I have ever seen. Stop by the subreddit at on reddit.com/r/AOW3. We talk strategies, post screenshots of your battles, form a group, set up a multiplayer games. It's a really great place. We're trying to get it more active. Please stop down there. It's a great place. All the information is nice and organized, presented well. I don't know what to say here. I'm Ranak. This is Lizard Gaming, and thank you for watching. See you next week.